Hey guys, this is Anthony Morganti. I am MrPhotographer.com. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to color grade your image to give it that blockbuster movie look. Now, you're probably wondering, what is the blockbuster movie look? Well, it is a color grading technique that has been done to hundreds, if not thousands of movies that is very, very popular. Specifically, that is a color grading technique where orange is in the highlights and teal is in the shadows. And if you think about movies that look like this, look at like a lot of the superhero movies like Ironman, science fiction movies like Transformers, Jurassic World, and very recently the dystopian movie Joker was color graded like this. And a lot of people may be wondering, well, why is this so popular? Well, orange and teal are opposite each other on a color wheel, so they're complementary colors. So because they're complementary colors, they have the most color contrast between them. And many times in images or movies or video, we like images that have a lot of depth. And there's a lot of ways to achieve depth. You could achieve depth with focus. So you could have something in focus and the focus drop off rapidly. That will give you a lot of depth that way. You could have luminance depth, where you have very bright parts of the image and very dark parts of the image and all the shades of gray in between to give you a lot of depth that way. And then you could have color depth. And complementary colors in general will offer you the opportunity to introduce a lot of color depth in an image. Now, not only are orange and teal opposite each other on the color wheel, the standard color wheel, and they are complementary colors. Of all the complementary colors, they also have the most luminance difference between the two. So not only do they give you a lot of color depth, they also give you a lot of luminance depth as well. So you're kind of killing two birds with one stone when you color grade film or a photo this manner. Now, we're going to be doing it in Lightroom using split toning. You don't have to use Lightroom. You could use any application that has split toning. Now, the first thing you need to do is find out what hue angle orange is and what hue angle teal is. And to do that, Google is your friend. All you need to do is Google hue angle for orange, and it will come up with 18.6 degrees. Make a note of that. And then do the same thing for teal. And it will come up with 180 degrees. And make a note of that. So we have 18.6 and 180. Those are the two hue angles that we're going to work with. And by the way, just remember this little technique to find these hue angles, because you may want to use split toning to color grade a photo in a different manner, and you want to know the exact hue angle of, yellow or something like that. You'll be able to find it very easily here. And the reason why you need these hue angles is because when you're over here in Lightroom, in split toning, that is what this hue slider does. This value over here is actually the hue angle. So we have 18.6 degrees for orange, and orange goes in the highlights. Unfortunately, we can't put tenths of a degree in here. So we either put 18 or 19. So let's put 19. So we have the hue angle of 19 in there. Just push the saturation up so you see orange start to come into the highlights. So we'll leave that up fairly high. We'll come back in and readjust that. Now in the shadows for hue, the hue angle for teal was 180. And we'll put that in there, and then we'll push saturation up for that. So you can see we're introducing that teal look into the shadows. And because they're complementary colors, as I bring that teal up, you can see it's starting to remove some of the orange because they're complementary colors, and that's what it will do. So you could dial it into your taste. I'm going to leave it fairly heavy here so you could see it obviously. So there's before and there's after, and there's before and there's after. So again, it's a very, very popular look in movies. And every now and then I get someone emailing me, asking me, and that's what actually prompted me to do this video. Somebody emailed me asking me about the Joker, if they could color grade a photo the way the Joker is. And yes, you can. And very easy to do. Here's some other examples. I already dialed in the numbers for these. There's before and there's after. We'll go to another image. There's before and there's after, before, after. And here's another image. There's before, and there's after. And one last image. There's before, and there's after. So that is how you would achieve that blockbuster film look on your photos. Personally, I don't care for it too much on photos. I do like it in movies, though, because I really like dystopian movies. A lot of dystopian movies have this look. So dystopian future, societies and things like that. So I kind of like the look and the feel it gives for film. Not so sure I like it for my photos that much. But what about you? Is it something that you'd use, or is there a different type of look that you like color grading your images to? If there is, mention it in the comments below. Thank you, everyone who watches my videos. I really do appreciate it. I'll talk to you guys soon.